I love my Coke soda. Hey Sharon, how are you? Hey, always. It's just late night and I'm kind of bored. Um, Real was on too. If I would have known that Real was on, I would have never gotten on. I tried to turn my notifications on so I know that he's on, but for some reason I don't know how to set it on. So I don't know what to do to set it on because I didn't get no notification that he was on. I didn't get no notifications that he was on because I would have definitely went on his live. I would have went on his live and acted a fool on his live. I don't know how to turn the notifications on. I don't know, maybe I gotta refriend him and get his notifications. Hey, Will. They were just telling me that you was on. I said I tried to go on your page and see how I can turn the notifications on. Because I tried to, David, for yesterday. I don't know how to do it. I guess I gotta unfriend you and refriend you again. And I bet you were. Because I've been in the house. Because I've been feeling tired all day. I've been feeling tired all day. And I really didn't get no sleep last night. And then when I came home, I took a little nap, woke up, I was even more tired. And I I took another nap. I've been mostly sleeping all day, so I know I'm gonna be up all night because I've been sleeping all day, off and on. Hey, Roblox. But I did tune into one of your lives, Real. One of your lives I did go watch. And yeah, and it hasn't been raining all day. It hasn't really been raining all day, but this morning between 5 and 6 in the morning, it was raining so bad, and that thunder and lightning was a mess. It scared the living hell out of me. And then later on, around 3:30, 4 o'clock, it started raining and lightning again. I was like, this shit is not normal. It is normal, it is normal, but it's like it's too much going on. First we have all, and then um, I went on TikTok, and people were saying that they have talked to people that live in Canada, and Canada's saying that their air quality is good, and people in Canada saying that they don't even really have a lot of fires in Canada like people saying that it is. And I'm like, I kind of figure that. Because there's no way that all across the United States we going through the density and the quality of air, and Canada should be done at this point. Because if the wildfires is in Canada, that means the majority of Canada should be damn near dead or fucked up. Now, how is it that we ain't really seeing a lot of videos from Canada and no footages, nobody recording nothing? And it's weird because usually I get stuff from Canadians on my For You page. I have not once, not even all week, I have not seen any videos of Canada at all. And then when they do show Canada, they only show the fire and they only show this like bush. They don't, and I don't even know if that's really Canada or not. I'm like, something isn't adding up. But I know, um, I think you, Lily, said that they do have wildfires. But if they do have wildfires, whatever is going on over here, it don't have nothing to do with Canada. Like, I stand on what I stand on. I truly believe that they spray something in the atmosphere in the United States. They spray something in the atmosphere, and it's traveling all over. And like I said, they basically are spraying pesticides. And these pesticides, you know how when you grow, because remember, we are seeds, star seeds, earth seeds. So okay, let me give y'all a vision. You know how when you plant a seed in the ground, and when you plant a seed in the ground, you gotta put it under the soil, and then you gotta wet the soil up, put the water on the soil, sit it under the sun, and let the sun basically grow the seed so it can be whatever it needs to be. Right now, we are seeds. We are star seeds. We are earth seeds. And I believe the fact that we are now growing, we are blossoming, right? I believe what they are doing is they are spraying pesticide on us, right? So while we are because remember, the sun makes us grow. If we are seeds, the sun is what makes us grow. The sun is what basically blossoms us, because all we need is water and sunlight to grow, right? And a lot of times when you spray pesticides, it's only to either kill the seed or to not make the seed grow as it's supposed to grow, or not make it grow at its 100% potential. And the fact that we are seeds, we are star seeds, we are earth seeds, we are seed. We got the right sun right now that is basically helping us to grow correctly. Because remember, we are being reborn, we are growing, we are elevating. And I believe that they are spraying pesticides on us. So as the sun helping us grow to elevate and be who we are, if they spray pesticide on us, we're not gonna grow 100%. We're not gonna grow at our 100% potential because they are spraying pesticides. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, shut up, X. I can't help it that you that dumb that you need somebody to get to the point. Because people already know where I'm trying to get to. People already know what I'm about to say. I'm just too damn sorry that you that fucking dumb that you got to get me to go to the point because you don't know shit. Because if you already knew what I was going to say, you wouldn't have to get me to hurry up and go straight to the point. So shut your dumb ass up. Let me get his little XX ass off my fucking live. X his ass out of here. So I believe that we are basically seeds, and they spraying pesticides on us. No, this little bitch ass gonna say, hurry up and get to the point. Bitch, don't be mad at me because you don't know what my point is. Because if you already know what my point is. Sorry you don't know. You know what I'm saying? These people is weird. These people are weird. Like, how even get to the point? No, shut the fuck up. If you should already know what point I'm going to. If you on the same level as me, you already know what I'm about to say. I'm just saying it to have a conversation. Too bad your dumb ass can't pick up on it. Talking about get to the point. Get to these nuts. How about that? Fuck out of here. People get on your nerve. Hell yeah, lady. They doing that shit to well, if you want me to go get some more heroin, go buy me some. People always saying buy drugs. You know what gets me? People always saying go buy some drugs, but yet they don't want to send me the money to go buy the shit. Like, don't call me a crackhead and don't help me contribute to doing the crack. You know what I'm saying? That's just like telling a homeless person, go get some food. Well, bitch, buy me some. I'm homeless. I don't got no money. You know what I'm saying? People say the most dumbest shit. The one thing I can say about these trolls and about these clones, they say the most dumbest shit. And I know half of these on here is not only trolls, but they children, they clones, they robots. They just here to do dumb shit. But I'm in the mood tonight because I know I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be up all night. I know I'm gonna be up all night. And I just want to thank everybody that joined my live yesterday, because I got a lot of feedback from my live. From my live yesterday, I got a lot of feedback from my live. And a lot of people were saying that they have never heard the type of perspective that I put things in. They never really saw it that way. So if you was on my live last night, thank y'all for really joining in. Hey Malik, how are you? Thank you for really joining my live yesterday, because a lot of people, my TikTok friends, have been DMing me. I got some people that had joined my group, because y'all know I got the group, the special and elite group. I got 4 people that joined my group. I had a great time yesterday, and I really enjoyed that. Um, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun yesterday. No, I changed my number. I changed my number, Malik, and the reason why I changed my number because my ex had it. My ex had my number, so I changed it. That's probably why you wasn't able to get in contact with me. But um, send me an email and I will send you my number. Because I changed my number a little while, not a little while ago, but I changed it. Because I didn't want him to call my phone no more. Yeah, I apologize. Oh, thank you, respect. Thank you. Thank you. That's my boy Hank. He changed his name. So if anybody wants to, hey Telly, I really appreciate you, Telly. I look at you different now, Telly. But if anybody want to, I know it's Hank. I know who you are. So if anybody want to send me anything on my Cash App, feel free to do so. Feel free to do so. It's pinned at the bottom of the page if you want to send anything to my Cash App. I was thinking about you, Telly, yesterday, and I was thinking about how um, I was just thinking about how important that you really are. And right now you might not know how important you are, but it's a lot of people that is looking up to you. It's a lot of people that is looking up to you in the physical realm and in the spiritual realm, because you wasn't just chosen by your ancestors. But because I didn't want to really send it a lot, I'm not going to say everything on live, but in your past lives, in all of your past lives, right? You had a mother, you had a father, you had family, and you had ancestors like great great grandparents and all of that stuff. You had ancestors in all your other past lives. And the majority of your old past lives, you were a specific type of woman. You had a lot of gifts, you had a lot of skills, you were a healer, you were someone that your family looked up to. Even in this life. Like in this life right now, Telly, a lot of the family looks up to you. They look at you like the responsible one, the one that's gonna always have it together. And a lot of your old past lives, you had other family members that knew that you were that one. So not only do you have your ancestors from your old past lives that is looking up at you and know that you are going to break a lot of generational and ancestral curses, but your old past lives, like who you were, have basically elevated you to be the woman that you become. So in this timeline that you are in right now, this timeline, you are about to be rewarded who you are, because all of your ancestors have basically appointed you. They appointed you. See, you wasn't here just by grace. You wasn't here just by coincidence. All of your ancestors from your old past lives have basically picked you to live in this timeline because they know that you are the only one that can break the curse. You are the only one that can free them. You are the only one that can basically kill off the curse that had been distilled within your timeline and in your ancestors. So this is why certain your dreams that you have and that pictured meant everything, because that pictured basically let you know that that was it wasn't a gift to you, but it was a symbolic gift, letting you know that the torch is now down to you. And the reason why they are giving the torch to you, because you are the chosen one. You are the one that everybody knows, that has the heart and the mind and the courage and the wisdom to do everything that they want, that they could not do. And honestly, you are going to accomplish it. And I just want you to not stress, try not to be anxious, and try not to, because right now you anxious all the time, you excited all the time, you really don't know what to do exactly, because you feel like you have a lot of responsibilities, but you don't know what those responsibilities. Spiritually, you feel like you got a lot of responsibilities, but you don't know what that responsibility is. But yet you got a lot of, like, uh, I wouldn't say demons, because these are not demons, but you got a lot of adversities. You got a lot of things coming your way that is distracting you or trying to pull you away. And the reason why that is because you got a lot of people that is behind you. So no matter what adversities, no matter what demons come around you, you got basically a whole world that is behind you, that is going to protect you even when you don't see it. Because even though you was chosen to basically free your whole entire generation, they are still with you in the spiritual realm. So when you go through, when you have dreams or whatever, or certain things in the physical life distract you or make you feel some type of way, you have to know that you are protected. You have to know that. And even if you fall, even if you fail, do not worry about falling or failing. Because the most greatest people on earth, they're going to fall at some time. They're going to fall, you know. And when you get back up, every time when you get back up, you're going to get stronger. And basically, snakes are very powerful animals. Snakes are very powerful creatures. Matter of fact, snakes' pineal gland is much more stronger than human beings. This is why in Egyptian days, in Egyptian times, snakes were very symbolic spiritual animals. A lot of Egyptians actually carried snakes around them. They had snakes as pets. Snakes can actually see beyond the veil. So the fact that it is a lot of snakes around you, that's a lot of protection. Those snakes is there to protect you. Those snakes is letting you know that you will not be bothered. Those snakes are the ones that you guide and you control. And honestly, the demons are the ones afraid of those snakes. So you are a very powerful woman. And it's funny because a lot of us right now that doesn't really feel like that we are powerful. We are the most powerful as ones. The ones that really don't feel like they are powerful, the ones that feel like they don't know whether they going to come in, the ones that really don't know what their purpose is, the ones that feel like they just existing, the one that's going through life hell, depressed, miserable, they are the ones that has the higher purpose in life. It's just that life whip our ass so bad until it's like, because I even get that way sometimes. Like, why am I here? Like, why the fuck am I even? I think about that all the time. Like, why am I here? Like, what is the whole purpose of me being here? Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that a lot. Like, I know what I know, of course. But some days I just get like, why am I here? Because I know I got a purpose. I know it's a reason. And I know that I am not only here to see where I come from and where I'm already are, but like, I know it got to be something else more. And it is. And honestly, our full purpose, our full purpose in life, our full purpose in life, right now, we are going to live out our full mission and purpose in life. But right now, we are just watching and we are just seeing. We are just living this experience. And then when our divine mother, when the source finally revealed to us who we really are, that's when we are going to be in the full embodiment of our purpose. See, right now, we know in our spirit that we are here for a reason. We just don't know what it is. So we are trying to do whatever we got to do to see what that purpose is. And it's nothing wrong with trying different things, you know. But everything happens in divine timing. So when Christ actually work within you, you are actually going to know your purpose. You are going to know your ancestors. You are going to know that you are here to not only save the world, but save other worlds also. Because you are the X-Men, you are the Avengers, you know what I'm saying? You are the Transformers, you know? So don't try to stress yourself, and I got to live with that too. Don't try to stress yourself wondering why you here, you know, because I gotta do that myself. I definitely gotta do that myself because I stay overwhelmed, I stay anxious, I stay all of that. So try not to overwhelm yourself wondering what your purpose and your mission is. Just relax yourself and know that everything happens in divine timing, right? Because you didn't know 30 years from now that you were going to be where you are today. So imagine another year or two from now and you be in a whole new different level. You didn't see yourself being at that level 2 years from now. So just relax yourself, live in the moment and enjoy yourself and know that everything happens in divine timing and eventually you are going to know why you were here. You are going to know the whole reason why you was picked to live in this simulation. You are going to see why you had to be here. And when you see that, then you will really understand the concept of life. And right now, we really don't understand what life is. Like, even though we know that we are already where we're supposed to be, it's like, why did I come on this planet? Why did I come on this earth just to see where I'm already are? Because I'm already in heaven, as they call it. I'm already with Christ. So why did why did I have to come down here just to see where I'm already are? I don't want to see how the hell I got to where I'm already are. Because if I would have known that I went through all of this just to be where I'm already are, I better just stay where I am. I ain't need to see all this. I done overcame it. I don't want to see this. You know what I'm saying? You know how when you went through such a bad childhood, I mean a terrible disaster childhood, and now you an adult and you living good. You know, you got your own house, you got a man, you got a wife, you got children, you got money, you living your best lavish life, and somebody walk up to you and say, Telly, you want to go back to your childhood? Hell no. I don't want to relive that shit. I done overcame that. I like being where I am right now. I like being at my higher self. I like my life. I don't want to reminisce on that shit. I don't want to rekindle the hell and the stress and the depression that I went through. I done been there and done that already. I don't want to see that shit. That shit was hideous. It was gruesome. It was painful. Why the fuck would I want to go back there just to know that I'm here where I am now? I'd rather stay here and be here The past is already done. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to witness that shit. That shit damn near broke me. And you think I want to relive it? So, right now, this is where we are at. We are already in our mansions. We are already in our higher bodies. We are already with our Christ. But we had to come back to the before. We had to come back to our past, right? And we had to see how did we get to where we already are. And you are basically witnessing your book. You are basically witnessing everything that you went through to get to where you already are. Now, I don't know if we volunteered to go through this and see what we went through to get where we already are, or maybe that we were put here. Because remember, we don't really remember who we are now. Like right now, we are already Christ beings. We already have our powers. We are already who we are, right? We don't remember who we are. We don't remember that we are Christ beings. We don't remember that we have all of our powers. We don't remember that Christ is in us. We don't remember the world that we is already at. We don't remember where we are now. We don't remember nothing about our higher selves. But yet we don't know nothing about our past selves either, right? It's like we stuck in a limbo. It's like we stuck in a karmic world, right? And as we living in this illusion, as we living in this storyline, we are not really aware that we are only living a life. We are only living in timelines that we have already lived. And if we was to go back into where we used to be, will we still react the same way? Or will we react a different way? So I believe in some aspects, this is how we are in life. We basically came back to other timelines to rekindle. You know how when if y'all ever watched the movie Scrooge, like the Christmas movies, the Scrooge, and how they had the angel from the past, the angel from the childhood, the angel from the future come to Scrooge. And when all of it's said and done, now he's giving, because Scrooge was a little bitch. Now he's giving because he had to go to his past. He had to go to his present. He had to go to his childhood. So right now, I think that we are being guided through our timelines. We are being guided through our past just so we can be where we currently are. And when we get there, it's like, wow, that's when we're going to realize that we was in a dream, because we were basically in different timelines reminiscing on where we were. And when it's all said and done, we are going to wake up. I truly believe, to be honest, when it is all said and done, we are going to wake up out of this dream. And we are going to be where we already are. But when we wake up out of this dream, it's going to be like it was all just a dream. Like, if y'all ever seen that movie on Tubi, I think it's on Tubi. It's called Lockdown 2025. I want y'all to go watch that. It's on Tubi, Lockdown 2025. I think that what's going to happen is that one day we all going to wake up. We're going to wake up out of a dream. We're going to be we're going to wake up. And when we wake up, we're going to be where we're supposed to be. We're going to have our original families. We're going to be where we really are. And we've been asleep the whole time. And then our real family going to come in the room and be like, we've been trying to wake you up for the last hour. You would not wake up. So we just left you in the room. And you're going to be saying to yourself, are you fucking serious? I've been laying in this bed for over an hour, and y'all tried to wake me up and just let me sleep, because technically we are still who we are. Our real bodies, not this shit, but our real bodies is still alive, believe it or not. It's just that our souls is not in the body, because we are astral projecting. We are basically astral projecting in this simulation. This is why we are souls wandering. So technically, our real holy anointed bodies is still alive and it's still breathing. This is why we are not dead. It's just that the soul left. This is why when you become in a coma, when you get in a coma in a hospital, they can't kill you. They can't consider you dead because they know that the body is still alive. The soul just left. So I truly believe that who we really are, we are in another dimension. We are in another timeline that exists now. We are the timeline that we supposed to be in. It still exists. It's still here with us. Everything is colliding, and I believe that we are in another timeline, and way future times, or it could be way in past times, and we asleep. And our real, true, indeed, holy families, they know that we are asleep. So they don't want to bother us while we sleep. It's like, let us sleep. We know she ain't dead. Just let us sleep. And meanwhile, while we in our bed sleep or we on the couch sleep, they don't understand that we are actually living here. That the dream that we are having, that we are literally living in a life. We are living in a whole new life. While they thinking that, because remember, when you asleep, you don't when you fall asleep, like if you walk in your children's bedroom and you see your children asleep, you don't know what they dreaming about. You don't know what your husband or your wife next to you is dreaming about. They could be in another timeline, in another dimension. But in your mind, they just sleep. But you don't know what they doing in their sleep. They could have a whole new family, a whole new life in that sleep. You don't know. But you know they not dead. So what are you going to do? You're not going to bother them because you don't want to wake them up out of their sleep. So I truly believe that we are asleep and now real holy bodies. We are asleep and now souls has left the body. Like the movie Insidious, our souls has left the body. But where we are already where we are meant to be in that body. But right now, our family, our real soulful family, our real family is not going to bother us. Because for all they know is we sleep. Because we still breathing. So they're going to be like, just let us sleep. And then when all of this is said and done, our souls is going to come back into that body. And we are going to wake up. And when we wake up, we're going to see our real, true, indeed family. You're going to see the family that you really belongs to. You're going to see your real, true, holy, soulful family. And you're going to look at them. And they're going to be like, you all right? And like, yeah, I just had this dream that, I lived in this place called America. And I had 4 kids. I was homeless. I was struggling. We had a guard and everything. And they're going to be like, oh, that was just a dream. Are you hungry? But the thing about it is that when you wake up out of this dream, right? When you wake up out of this dream, because all of this is just a dream. When you wake up out of it, everything around you, you are going to be familiar with it. Because that's where you always been. You're going to be familiar with your soulful family. You're going to be familiar with that life. Because then it's going to really hit you. It's not like you're going to wake up with total amnesia. Like, who are you? You ain't my family. You ain't this. I'm not. I don't belong here. You're going to remember. You're going to remember that is your family. Because you're going to realize, damn, I was in a deep-ass dream. Because you are now with your soul family. And when you wake up, nothing is going to change. And then when you wake up, you're going to realize the whole fucking time you was living in a nightmare. Like, damn, that was a long-ass nightmare. I lived in that nightmare for 40 fucking years. And I was only asleep for an hour. And that dream was like 40 years. And then everything else is going to be like, and then after you get up, you're gonna go downstairs and you're gonna do what you usually do. You already have your whole life waiting on you, and you're going to always remember this dream. But you're going to know that it was a dream. But you have learned so much in this dream. This is the kicker part. You are going to learn so much in this dream until when you wake up, when you are now with your soulful family and you are now where you're supposed to be because you are now your higher self. When you wake up from this dream that we are all in, you're going to have more knowledge than you've ever had. You're going to have more knowledge than your family. Even though your family is your soulful family, they are your anointed family. That is your real, truly, indeed family. You're going to have a lot more knowledge. You're going to have a lot more wisdom. You're going to be the one that's in the family that everybody's going to say it's the spiritual one. It's the chosen one. They're going to look at you different because it's almost like you are going to be the one that everybody look up to. Like, damn, she real smart. So right now we are chosen in the physical world. We are chosen in this timeline. We are. We are chosen. And if you look at yourself right now, and when you look at your family right now, they look at you as demonic or they look at you as crazy. But believe it or not, you are the chosen one in your family. They just don't want to tell you that because they don't know shit about chosen. Most likely they Christian or religion. They don't know nothing about that. But when you go back home to your original family and you have the knowledge that you have and the wisdom that you have and the experiences that you have, you are going to be the one that the whole family look up to. And they're not going to call you the devil. They're not going to call you a blasphemous because where we originally come from, there is no God. There is no king. They're going to look at you as the one that has all the knowledge. They're going to look at you with such grace. They're going to look at you as the healer because you woke up and you was a different person. They're going to be proud of you. It's like, wow, they're going to be extremely proud. This is why I said Telly and Real, we are only living this experience because when we go back home, everybody is going to adore us because of the knowledge and the wisdom that we have. Mind you, our soulful family, they also have knowledge and wisdom too. But they didn't experience earth. They didn't experience hell. So the fact that we actually endured hell, we got knowledge and wisdom from hell. We actually went through the fire, something that our ancestors and our soulful family didn't. So we're going to have knowledge that they don't have, and they're going to look up to us. You know how we look up to our senior citizens, the ones that was born in the 20s and the 30s and the 40s, and we look up to them with all the knowledge, and we just want to sit around and listen to their stories and get the wisdom, and we be in awe because we want to know what was going on back in that time, and we just want to get all that education. That's how they're going to look at us. Like, wow. They're going to be amazed of our knowledge. They're going to be amazed of our wisdom. And when they look at us, when we go back home to where we belong, they're going to look up to us. They're not going to praise us. They're not going to worship us, but they're going to know that Telly is different. They're going to know that Real is different. Neil is a very high wisdom man, and they're going to treat you that way. This is why when we go back home, we are going to be praised and worshiped for the rest of our eternal life. Because people are going to praise. See, right now, we got to praise and worship a God here. But when we go back home, we are the ones that's going to be praised and worshiped. Because we are going to be the one that's going to be giving our family and our ancestors the wisdom and knowledge that they don't have. Because we came from a place and we have wisdom and knowledge that they don't know. So we're going to be the new teachers. We are going to be the new healers. We are going to be the ones that they come to for healing and knowledge. We are going to be the ones. You understand? We are going to lead our earth and our image. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. So I can't wait. So right now, we are basically living. We are basically living in our truth. So right now, if you are a healer, right now, if you are a teacher, right now, if you are a philosopher, right now, if you are a person that is just a seer, believe me, you are not this by accident. If you are down here and you are giving knowledge and wisdom to people, believe me, that is not something by accident. Because when you go back home, you're gonna also be given knowledge and wisdom. It's just that right now you is in practice mode. Because by the time you get in your original bodies and you get all your power back and you get your new name back, you're gonna be teaching your family. You're gonna be teaching your whole family because you are going to be God's chosen people. See, where we originally come from, even though there is a God, everyone in that world is chosen. But you are going to be on a certain higher rank because you had to go somewhere and you had to be in a camp almost to get where you are today so you can go back and you can teach your people. See, we are the teachers. See, right now we are here and we are trying to teach the dead. We are trying to teach people, but they don't want to learn because the majority of the people that is living on this world and this life, they are zombies. So even though we are trying to teach these people, to help these people, they don't want to learn. They don't want to learn because they zombies. They sleepy cells. But when we go back home to where we originally come from and we be around our own families, they're going to be amazed at what we know. They're going to be anxious to what we know. They're going to sit at the table and they're going to listen to us. And we're going to love teaching because we teaching our generation. We teaching them everything that we know. And we are going to be praised every day. Every time when they see real, when we go back home to our original home, every time when they see real, they're going to look at real with admiration. You are going to be praised every day of your life because they know that you have knowledge and wisdom and they know that you've been somewhere that can help them. They put you in a higher, they're not going to praise you and worship you, but they're going to put you in a higher rank because they know that you went somewhere and they know that you are able to help them and teach them. You know how right now we all go to God for our problems? Every time when we need money or things going on, we get on our knees and pray to God, please help me get through this, God, please help me. But where we go when we go back home, they're gonna look at you as God. But they're not gonna praise you and worship you as God, but they know that you got that knowledge and wisdom. This is why every day of your life, you are going to be praised. You are going to be worshiped. You are going to feel like you have basically earned your way there. And you are going to be proud of it. And I can't wait because right now we are basically in practice mode. So don't stop what you're doing. If you are down here helping, if you are down here doing whatever you feel that you need to do, you are only in practice mode right now. So continue to teach, continue to elevate, continue to watch. Because some of us is only down here to watch. We are not down here to teach. We are not down here to learn. Some of us is really down here to just analyze and watch. And then when we go back home, the first thing our ancestors and our families going to say, what did you see? And you're going to tell them, I saw demons. They're going to be like, you saw demons? They're going to be all happy. You saw demons? How do they look? You know? We had a God where we came from. You had a God. What kind of God did y'all have? So you basically is, like the wedge, you know what I'm saying? So everything that we are doing in this timeline that we are in, it is only preparing us for when we go back home. Because when we go back home, we are going to be praised every day of our lives. Every day. You know, we don't have to worry about anything. And they're not gonna worship us. They're not gonna idolize us. They're not gonna want to be like us. But when they see us, they're gonna know. That go real. They're gonna be excited when they see real. Like that go real right there. He's one of them. Who is real? Real went actually to hell. Real actually went there. You're gonna be the talk of the town for every day of your life. Telly actually went to hell. He actually saw the devil. He lived there. For real? They're gonna look at you with admiration. Then they're gonna come to you. Real, how was it? And when you tell them, they're gonna be like, wow. And they're gonna look at you with respect. You know what I'm saying? This is why I said where we come from, we are the gods. But not necessarily the God, but the way they're gonna make you feel. Shit, you're gonna feel like a god. They're going to worship you. They're going to honor you. You're going to get the best of food, the best of water. And it's only because you are you. You are you. And don't get me wrong, everybody's going to eat the best food and the best water. But they're going to treat you a little bit more special. Because you actually walked and talked with the devil. Something that they could not do. And the fact that you actually walked and talked and lived with the devil, now that you are back home with your original family, they are aware that whatever you did and you made it back to them, that you must already had defeated the devil. Because if you didn't defeat the devil, you wouldn't be back home. So the fact that you went to hell and you are now back home with your real soulful family, they know that you must have defeated the devil, because if you would have lost, you wouldn't have been there. This is why they're going to have great respect for you. They're going to look at you with much power, like he actually beat the devil. He went to hell with the devil. They're going to be asking you questions. They're going to be sitting all around you, and you're going to love it. You're going to love teaching. You're going to love everything. And they're going to treat you with admiration. They're going to treat you with respect. They're going to treat you in high regards, because they know that you defeated Satan. You defeated the devil. And the fact that you defeated the devil and you are now back home, they are aware that the fact that you have defeated the devil don't exist no more. So they have nothing to worry about. This is why we are here, because our ancestors are dependent on us. Because when we go back home, that is confirmation that the devil was dead. Because if the devil wasn't dead, you would be dead with him. So, yeah. Get your dumb ass off of my live. The devil was once an angel. Of course the devil was once an angel. All of us is angels. If you want to, if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, we are all angels. Let's just put it this way. Every last human on this planet are made from the Anunnaki. The Anunnakis are the ones that created the human beings, right? The Anunnakis are the ones that created the human beings. And the Anunnakis are considered the fallen angels, right? So if the Anunnakis are considered the fallen angels or the alien beings or the fallen angels, alien beings, then we must be angels too. So the devil is an angel. We are all angels. We are all fallen angels. So we are all angels. You got some good angels. You got some bad angels. But the thing about it is you got to dissect what is good and what is bad. See, right now we are living in a duality world. we are living in a duality of reality. So good means bad and bad means good. So when you say that you are an angel, yes, indeed, you are an angel. I'm an angel. Everyone on my live is an angel. But what kind of angel you are? You a good angel or you a bad angel? Now that you have considered yourself a good or a bad angel, actually sit down and think, what is a good angel? What is a bad angel? This is why we got to wake up to know who we are, where we are, and why you are here. Because once you find out what good really means in this reality that we are in, you're going to want to be bad. And if you are a bad angel down here, you're going to want to be good. So me, I'm gonna keep it real because I don't really care. I am a very bad angel. I am a rebellious angel. I am a very hard-headed angel. I don't give a fuck angel. That's who I am. I am a bad angel. I'm not a good angel. I am very rebellious. Very rebellious. I don't fit in with the narrative. I'm not going to do what anybody tell me to. I'm not going to do what this God tell me to do. I am a very bad angel. And I can admit that, and I stand on that, and I would die on that. I am a bad angel. You know why I consider myself a bad angel? Because I know where the fuck I am. And I know who I am, and I know why I am here. And I know what is considered bad and what is considered good. Because if you are a good angel, you are in obedience to the system. If you are a good angel, you are obedient to the curse. If you are a good angel down here, you are a part of the curse. You are a part of the program. You are a good angel because you believe in your God. You do what your God says. So you are a good angel. You're going to do whatever your God tells you to do for the rest of your life. You are a good angel. And congratulations to you. But I am not a good angel. I'm not doing what this God tells me to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm very rebellious. You're not going to tell me what to do. So I am a bad angel. So you got to understand where you are. That's why I said the key to spirituality, the first thing you got to learn is who you really are, where you are, and why you are here. You got to understand that you have been deeply lied to. You got to understand that everything that they have taught you is a lie. You got to understand that right is really wrong and wrong is really right. You got to understand that up is really down and down is really up. So when you get your mind, and for some people, they can't grasp that. They can't get their mind to think that way. So let me give you an example. We are living on earth right now, right? Everything is backwards. We are living on earth right now, right? Right. It's water above us, right? Right. It's water beneath us, right? Right. Now, what if, I want y'all to picture this with me. What if they took the earth and they flipped it upside down? What if we was all on earth right now and they took the earth and flipped it upside down? Would you know the difference? It would still be water above and it would still be water below. So how would you really know where the real Christ or the real Jesus is if the world is flipped upside down? Because it's still water above us and it's water beneath us. So how would you now know where Christ or Jesus is if the world is now flipped? You will always think that Jesus is up top, right? Because the world is flipped. It's water above us and it's water below us. So if they flip the whole entire earth, we still going to see water above and we still going to see water below. So now that the earth is flipped and you wasn't even aware that the earth got flipped, you still going to think that your God is up top. Meanwhile, your God is at the bottom. So you really don't know. So I feel like this is what they did to us. I feel like that what they did was when they came on our planet, when they came into our domain, this is what they did. I believe that they took our earth and they flipped it upside down. I truly believe, because y'all do know, but they said this, I've been hearing this throughout my life, that all of the continents all of the continents on earth are not where they supposed to be. Like California is not really where it's supposed to be, in all of these states and in all of these countries, it's not where it's supposed to be. And then after the Great Flood, a lot of our countries got divided through the water. So we really don't know how originally this earth did look. Because remember, we've been on this earth for over 400,000 years, right? So if we've been on this earth for over 400,000 years, we don't know how this earth used to look. It could have been one mass of land with just rivers. We probably never really did have oceans. I truly believe that all of the oceans that we have now, the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Arctic, I believe that all of these oceans that we have, it came from the original flood. Because I don't believe that we had all of this water before. I believe that the way the earth looked before, we had water, but we didn't have this much water on earth. We didn't need it. I believe we had large amounts of rivers. I believe that all of this water that we are surrounded by, it came from the Great Flood. And the water is what divides us. But imagine, think about this. Think about one day, all of the water on earth dries up and there's no water. It would be one landmass. One landmass. You wouldn't see no water. It would be one flat landmass. And honestly, if they were to take all the water out of the ocean, you're going to see the truth. You're going to see what's buried under the ocean. And as I think about it, they tell us that Atlantis is underwater, right? They tell us that Atlantis was flooded. Because during the Great Flood, Atlantis was flooded. So basically, Atlantis is underwater. And a lot of the people, why everybody who does live looks special. Oh, you look special? Okay. Well, why is it that everybody that come on live got dumbass names, Mr. Nofo? So, you know what I'm saying? But Atlantis is supposed to be buried at the bottom of the ocean, right? So right now, Atlantis is beneath us, right? But how come as many divers have went underneath the ocean? Why none of these divers has ever seen Atlantis? Now, Atlantis is bigger than this whole fucking country. Atlantis takes over the whole north side of America, south side of America. Atlantis is very huge. How come no one has ever seen Atlantis? We didn't have all of these skydivers go at the bottom of, we have researchers go at the bottom of the ocean. How come none of them have ever seen Atlantis? We done seen the Titanic ships. We done seen all types of ships. We done also seen like slaves that was chained up and shit. We done seen all types of shit, haven't we? How come to this day no one has ever said that when they go down in the ocean they have seen Atlantis. Have y'all ever known anybody that said that they seen Atlantis when they go at the bottom of the sea? No. No one has ever said that they have seen Atlantis. No one. No one has ever seen it. You know why no one has ever seen it? Because it's not underwater. Atlantis is not underwater. We are standing on Atlantis. America is Atlantis. America is the Holy Land. America is everything. America. Why do you think Babylon is here? America is Atlantis. Why do you think that when you look up the old ancient maps, a lot of the old ancient worlds, they got our names on? You know Morocco is now California. Like if you look at the old ancient maps, in Atlantis, look at the names that is in Atlantis. I want y'all to look it up. Look at the name. When you look up Atlantis, look at all the names of all the cities and the town, those names. You see the names of the United States. You see California in Atlantis. You see Chicago in Atlantis. You see a lot of states in Atlantis. Like, what the hell? We are really in Atlantis. We are really in the Holy Land. Why you think they don't want to tell us? And see, one thing about this world that we are living in, they recreated this world. They created this earth so many times. Why do you think that black people have so many names? We went from being Native Americans to Jews to Hebrews to Aboriginals to indigenous, you know, the real, to colored, to Negroes, to blacks, to African Americans. You know the real reason why they keep changing our name? You know why we are considered the original Native Americans? We are considered the real Hebrews. We are considered the real Jews. We are considered all the real names because they keep changing our names. We are the real Egyptians. They keep changing our names because they don't want us to know our true history. Like back in the 60s, we were called Negroes. Like how we went from being called Negroes to now in modern day time in 1990s and 2000s and 80s, we are now blacks. But at first we were colored. Now we Negroes. Now we African Americans. Now we blacks. They keep changing our names. So we went from being Native Americans. They changed our name to Jews. They changed our name to Hebrews. They keep changing our names because they don't want us to really know who we are. And every time when they change our name, we fall for it. This is why black people, especially Americans, black people are the only people on this earth that don't have a real solid background. Because we don't know what it is, because every 5 minutes they keep changing our names. Right now, they are about to change our names now. I think it's going to be called it's a new name they're about to give us. It's called something Black America. It's I know the name because I used to say it a lot because people used to always ask me my opinion of it, and I said I ain't falling for that shit. We are the real Atlanteans. We are the real Egyptians. We are the real Hebrews. We are the real Jews. We are the real Native Americans. That's who we are. We built Atlantis. We standing on Atlantis. Atlantis is a world that we built. And right now, Atlantis is not underwater. We are standing on Atlantis as we speak. We are standing on Atlantis. It's just that they recreated Atlantis and made it into their own world. But this is why everything is going to be restored. Atlantis is not underwater. Because there's no way that we had all of these skydivers. All of these skydivers go at the bottom sea. And then what gets me is that people don't even wake up to this, right? They lie to us. And they tell us, oh, don't go at the bottom of the sea. Don't go at the bottom of the ocean because the devil is down there. Satan is down there. All the demons is down there. Really? Think about that. NASA do all that shit at the top, but refuse to go down to the bottom. Because the truth is at the bottom. Satan is not at the bottom of the pit of the earth. Satan is not down there. It ain't no devil down there. We are down there. Our history is at the bottom of the ocean. This is why they trying to scare the living hell out of us and tell us we are not allowed to go down there. Our lost treasure is down there. Our real bodies but we are the lost treasure, people. Our real holy anointed bodies is buried at the bottomless pit of the ocean. We are buried down there. This is why they don't want us to go down there. It is forbidden because the truth is down there. But they are lying to us. You don't go down there. The devil down there. Really? But they stay researching the top though. Now, don't they? We got so much technology. We got all these demons and all these aliens that is coming on earth, that is helping our government get all this new technology, that is helping our government get all this new shit. But yet none of these aliens that is coming from different planets and dimensions, they not telling them shit about what to do at the bottom of the ocean, but they willing to give them everything else. Because they can't fuck what's at the bottom of the ocean, because that means they're going to fuck with us. They can't do anything at the bottom of the ocean, because they messing with us. You know how when we die and they put us in a casket, they put the door over our heads and they bury us 6 feet under? That's what they did to us. They took us and they buried us under. So everything that's going on at the top is only symbolic of what they done at the bottom. Right now, we are all of the chosen people is in a box at the bottomless pit of the earth. We are in a box, sealed and locked. Our real anointed bodies. Listen to me. I'm not bullshitting you. Our real bodies, our anointed holy bodies is buried and locked and sealed at the bottomless pit of the ocean. So they will make sure that we will never get out. And our souls are on surface and we are lost. This is why we are called lost souls. We are lost. And the reason why we are lost, because we are looking for our original bodies. But our original bodies is at the bottomless pit of the ocean. But our bodies was created so we won't be able to go down there. See, right now, if you go at the bottom, if you go to the ocean, you can't even go down there unless your whole body going to explode. They even created us in a way that our body can't even go deep in the water. Because they don't want us to go down there and find who we really are. They don't want us to do that. This is why now the chain, right now, even though we are buried at the bottomless pit of the ocean, our real holy anointed bodies. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Even though our bodies is buried at the bottomless pit of the ocean, all of our bodies is in one box. This is why we are the lost treasure. We are the lost treasure, people. If you realize it, think about it. Whenever you look at the movies that talk about lost treasures, where's the lost treasures always at? Think about it. Whenever you watch a movie and they talking about the lost treasure, where's the lost treasure always at? It's in the water. It's at the bottom of the sea. Look at the movie SpongeBob. It told you a lot of shit up in there. See, right now, we are the lost treasure. We are the lost jewels. And we are buried at the bottomless pit of the earth. And we are in a box. Just like they do a verb, put us in a box. And it is sealed. It's sealed. It's locked to where though we can't come out. And our souls has left those bodies. Our souls left those bodies. And right now we are above surface looking for our body. This is why we reincarnate. And we jump into other bodies and live experience. Because technically we are looking for our real bodies. But we are aware that these are not our real bodies. Because if this was our real bodies, we would have our powers. We would know all things. So they basically hijacked our bodies. And we astral projected. And now we're above surface looking for our bodies so we can go back to our holy self. But our bodies is with us. It's just that it's buried at the bottom of the ocean. That's where the real grave is at. Fuck the grave that's on surface. This graveyard up here, that's only symbolic to below. And guess where our real sun at? Our real sun is also at the bottomless pit of the ocean along with our bodies. You know why the sun is also down there at the bottomless pit of the ocean along with our bodies? Y'all want me to tell you that too? Let me tell you that too. See, our original sun is also at the bottomless pit of the ocean with our original bodies, because it is our sun that is keeping our bodies preserved. You know how they embalmed you? See, right now, the sun is so powerful, and we are the children of the sun. That sun is preserving our bodies. It's preserving it. This is why the sun is now rising. And our bodies are now rising with our sun. And when our bodies rise, you're about to see all the oceans move. They talk about it in Revelations. The water is going to move. Because that means we are coming from the dead. The graves is now opening up. The seal is about to be broken. What do you think the seal is that they're talking about? We, the children of the sun, is going to break the seal. Because the seal is what's holding us down in the ocean. The seal is what got us locked in that box. It's a seal that they use to lock us in that box. We are the only ones that can break that seal because we are the ones in the box. So we are about to break that seal. We are about to break through out of that box. We are about to wake from the dead. And when we break out of that box, when we break that seal that was meant to keep us down there, we are going to rise from the dead. And when we rise, you're going to see the sun rise. Because remember, the dead rise first. They got y'all thinking that the dead in the graveyards where we at is going to rise. No, 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 no. They got y'all thinking in the Bible that when the dead rise first, y'all looking at the graveyards. All of them just going to come out of their grave and rise up. And then that's when we... No, 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 no. That's not a real grave. The real grave is underwater. Thank you so much. Thank you. We've been lied to, people. The real grave is in the ocean. That's where the truth lies. So when the dead rise first, you're about to see the water shake. Because we are the... You know what? Remember I said on my live yesterday that we are the real crystal? We are the last... Hold on real quick. Do not leave, y'all. Hold on real quick. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't leave yet, y'all. I'm trying to find something. Please don't leave. I want to... Yes. I'm trying to find it. Because I don't want to hold it up. But remember when I told y'all that we are... Because they tell us in the movies. Remember how I told y'all that the last key to life... See, we are basically buried at... Oh yeah, I just took my ponytail out. Thank you very much. It took a lot for me to keep my hair up like this. But we are buried at the bottomless pit of the ocean. And right now, we are locked in this box. But this box is to preserve our bodies. And our sun is actually down there because our sun preserves our bodies too. And not only is we are down there, you got the dragons down there. You got a lot of beings that is down there with us. But we are specifically in the box. This is why we are going to be the ones to break the seal. Now, when we break this seal that is holding this box together, that is what's going to basically give the earthquake. And when this whole entire earth go through this earthquake, the people that is running this dimension, they're going to know what that real earthquake come from, because they're going to know that the seal has now broken. Because the anointed true Christ beings has now broken the seal. Because remember, in the book of Revelations, only the chosen ones, the one that was worthy, are the ones that can break that seal. And right now, we are the chosen ones. We are the ones that is worthy because we are in that box. We are going to break that seal. We're going to break it. And when we break it, we are going to come from the dead. We are going to rise up. And when we rise up, we are going to come out of the water. This is why they got y'all thinking that this demon that's going to come out of the water is going to harm the earth. That's not true, people. They got y'all thinking that what's coming out of the water is going to harm the earth and is coming to destroy the earth. They're lying. They don't want y'all to know. They want y'all to fear from the truth. So when we actually raise out of this box, we are going to rise out of the water and we are going to be extremely tall. We're going to rise out of the water and you're going to see the sunrise. And our spirits and our souls is going to know ourselves. See, right now, our spirit and our souls knows that this is not our original bodies. This is why we are aware that we are human beings living in experience. Because we know this is not our real bodies. Because once we get back into our real bodies, we are no longer... Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, once we go back into our original bodies, we will no longer be living in an experience because we are in our original bodies, right? So right now, this is why we are aware that we are human beings living a human experience because we are not really human beings. So when we rise out of this water, our spirit and our souls is going to automatically knows who those beings are. And our body is going to know where our souls is. So when our souls actually see, this is why you're going to know who Christ is. Because your soul is attached to Christ. Your soul is attached to that anointed body. So when your soul see your real body, when your soul see its real body, it's going to run to it. It's not going to flee. So when your soul runs to that body, it's going to come out of this body. That's why it say, come out of her. Flee from her. Because this body is poison. This body is nothing. This body is trash. This body ain't shit. So your soul is going to leave out of this body and it's going to go back home. And when it go back home, you're going to know all things. Because you're going to be back in your anointed, holy, true body. Because you have now just arisen from the dead. You have now rise from the dead. And your son is right there. Because where you go, the son go. And this is what they don't want to tell you. They don't want to tell you that. Our bodies is at the bottom of, as of right now, people, stop letting people tell you that demons is at the bottom of the ocean. That's a lie, people. You is at the bottom of the ocean. The truth is at the bottom of the ocean. Your truth. Everything that makes us who we are is at the bottom of the ocean, buried deep, 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 deep under the sea. It's buried so deep down there until we can't even go down there and see it. Don't you think if we could actually swim, that we would actually go down there and find out? We would actually go down there and see for ourselves. Even if you put on the bodysuit, you still can't go down there and see. It's like, what the hell? You still can't go down there and see. It's like, why we can't go down there? Our bodies, because they created our bodies to be what? Deaf and dumb. They created our bodies to be deaf and dumb. They don't want us to have no recollection. They don't want us to have no idea who we are. They don't even want us to even know. This knowledge, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that knows what I know, but this knowledge is forbidden. This is forbidden knowledge. And a lot of people ask me, well, how do you know that? I just know. Let me tell you something. A lot of times we don't, when you get fully awakened through Christ, a lot of the wisdom and knowledge that we get, it doesn't come from any books. We just know. I can't help it. I just know. I don't know how I know. I feel like I lived it before because I can speak and I'm sure of it. I'm sure. They don't try to harvest our energy. They harvest our energy. And every day when we come and we reincarnate, all they doing is harvesting our energy. Because they are aware that we don't know where our real bodies are. And a lot of people be saying, well, let me ask you a question. If we reincarnated so much, where's our real bodies at from the past? You standing on it. You want to know where if y'all on my live want to know where your real body is at? That you consumed before? Look down. Because we ain't nothing, we are in a graveyard, people. We are all dead right now. We are walking in a graveyard. Picture this. We are all walking in a graveyard. Picture this with your naked eye. Imagine all of us walking in a graveyard. And it is dark and gloomy in this graveyard. And all of us are dead. And we just roaming around in the graveyard dead. Don't know where the fuck we going. We just in the graveyard dead. And we are all dead. But our eyes deceive us. But we see this. But technically we are in a graveyard dead. But we don't see the graveyard for what it is. This is why they made the movie Them. Everything that was going on at the top, it was going on at the bottom. Because at the bottom, all of the people, they was in a fucking mental institution. And everybody that was doing everything in a mental institution, they was doing it above. So right now, we are walking in a graveyard. We have no idea that we are in darkness, living in a graveyard, walking in a graveyard, dead beings, walking. We have no clue. All we see is the world for what it is. That's all we see. But when your eyes really open, that's why they say if you can really see with your eyes, you can see nothing but death. And when we walk in this graveyard, we are lost souls walking in this graveyard, but we don't see anything. All we see is the world. We see beautiful trees. We see the beautiful vision. Because our eyes have been tampered with. So we don't really see the truth. We don't see the truth. And we will never see the truth. Because they don't want us to see the truth. They want us to stay in this graveyard. They want us to stay here. You know why they want us to stay here? Because they want us to be dead forever. Wandering in this graveyard. Thinking that we are living the best life. They don't want us to know that we are in the graveyard. See, a cemetery is a cemetery is a land. Let me tell you the difference between a cemetery and a graveyard. A cemetery is a land full of dead bodies. A cemetery is a land full of dead bodies. But a graveyard is a land full of dead bodies, but it got a church in it. Like if you go to a cemetery, and when you go into that cemetery, it's a church right there that you can go to pray. Or it's a church right there that you can go and buy a flower. It's a church. That is a graveyard. A cemetery is basically a whole land with nothing but graves and dead people. So right now we are walking in a cemetery. Because what do you see on every corner, on every 5 blocks? A church. So we are walking in a graveyard. And every 4, 5, 6 blocks, you see a church. And when you go, I want y'all to do this. Whenever y'all go out for a ride or whenever y'all pass a graveyard, look at these graveyards and see how many have a church inside of that graveyard. Look how many that don't. We got churches all over this land. Because it's a graveyard. So the dead can just walk in. And all of them got cross. A crucifixion letting you know that you are dead and you are walking in death. See, everything is symbolic. Like, we are fucked up. Like, we really been lied to, people. And you got certain people that don't want to wake up to this type of knowledge. Because I'm trying to tell you, it's crazy. I can imagine a lot of people would not want to believe me. A lot of people be like, no, she full of shit. I don't believe that. And I get it. I get it. A lot of people would not want to believe me. And believe it or not, you got more people that you got more NPCs. You have more NPCs and you have more clone that goes into church than anything else. Than anything else. And I'm trying, hold on real quick, 'cause I'm trying to find something. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. It's coming up. Because I'm trying to find it, but, you know, by the internet is acting all crazy. I gotta. Jillian! I get my son to show me. I get my son to show me. Well, I don't need my son to show me. It's just that I get my son to show me. I know it's going to come up, but it is what it is. Let me hold your phone for a minute, man.
My phone's dead.
Your phone always dead.
My charger don't broke.
How you break your charger?
My charger been broke.
I mean, one thing about my son and my daughter, they break more chargers. They break more. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Basically, the hidden jewels. We are the lost treasure. And they don't want us to know that we are actually the lost treasure or the hidden jewel. They want us to think that, you know, we just humans and we're just here to work. And you know, we don't have no purpose but to work. But honestly, I'm gonna keep it real honest with you. Oh, and Sean, thank you so much. Let me get this out first. Thank everybody for the super chats. Thank everybody for the gifts. Thank everybody for the cash apps. I really appreciate it. I know I've been talking and talking and talking, and I probably didn't get the chance to thank you all. I really appreciate it. And y'all know I'm a spoiled little brat, you know. But your parents can be NPCs. Your children can be NPCs. Not all of them. Not all of them. Your children can be NPCs. Your parents can definitely be NPCs. Your brothers and sisters. And this is what makes you the black sheep. And a lot of times, you can have a lot of family members that are NPCs, but you got a lot of NPC. See, one thing about an NPC can actually, their job is to, they would never be like you. They don't have the subconscious minds to be like you, but an NPC can actually learn so much. This is why they be making a lot of movies talking about, you got a lot of people that is in hell. And what they do is they trying to buy their way back into heaven. And NPCs, they can actually help mankind if they choose to. And if an NPC was to start help, because you don't have, all NPCs are not bad. If you actually have an NPC that is helping mankind, most likely the world is going to destroy them. But if you are an NPC and you decide to help mankind, you are not going to live a second death where you're going to die and live an eternal life. You're just going to be one of them untouchable ones. But you're not going to just directly go to hell. But most likely the fact that you are an NPC, most likely they're going to destroy you. They're going to destroy you because the NPC has a purpose. See, believe it or not, human beings, we really don't have a purpose on earth. Human beings really don't have a purpose. The only reason why we are here, because we are basically seeing where we really are. We are basically watching a movie and observing where we really are. So we really don't have a purpose. Our real purpose in this life is just to see. That's it. Our real purpose in life is just to see and observe and to understand how did we get to where we already are. So free will is really an illusion because everything that you're doing now has already been done. Like the fact that y'all is on this live with me, y'all was already on this live with me before, and before, right? So right now we really don't have purposes or missions, but the fact that we are living a human experience, we come down here thinking that we have purpose and meanings, and the fact that we are down here with such dead ass people while we are down here basically watching how we got to where we really are, we want to basically tell the world too, because you got a lot of people down here that is in the program, that was created in the program. You got a lot of people. See, even though we are basically down here to basically watch and see how we got to where we are, you do have a lot of real lost souls that is trying to get out of here. They are. You got a lot of lost souls. This is what they try to tell y'all in the cartoon Soul. You have a lot of lost souls that is trying to go back to who they were. And this is why we are here. We are here to help the ones that really wants to be helped, to be back who they originally are, to heal them and to help them. And then you got the NPCs, you got the clones. They are basically a part of the program. So it's a lot of lost souls that really do indeed want to go back to their body because they have no clue. They have been trapped down here, but they know this is not their home. They know this is not where they want to be. It's like they're in prison. So we are the ones, now that we are awakened, we are going to help them. This is why the ones that is more susceptible and accepted and wants to learn about becoming spiritually awakened, they're going to gravitate it to it more. The ones that really denies it or don't want it, they're going to deny it because they are a part of the program. This is why they tried to tell y'all when the whole story about Jesus Christ, how God wanted to basically destroy the earth. And Jesus Christ was like, I don't think it was Jesus who said that, but Jesus Christ was saying that even though you want to destroy the earth, I'm pretty sure that it's people down there that is not a part of that world. Because God was going to destroy the whole world. And God was like, no. And Jesus was like, look, I'm pretty sure it's not everybody down there that is a part of that world like that. And God said, if you can go down there and find one man that is not like that, then I won't destroy the earth. So right now, we are the sun. We are the sun. We are Christ. We are down here. And we are basically looking for the people that is not a part of the simulation. That is not, this is why we are trying to wake people up. We are trying to get them to see that this is not home, that they are being lied to, because we are the ones that is trying to wake people up and let them know. Because this world is about to get destroyed. And it's not about to get destroyed by God. This world is about to get destroyed from our divine mother. And our divine mother is not going to destroy this earth because it's a bad earth. Our divine mother is here to restore. So right now we are down here to tell all the souls that is aware that is not a part of this world. Like, you are right. You are not a part of this world. This is who you are. And now that they got the guidance, they are now healed from the dead. When we go back home, they're going to go with us because we saved them before all of this get destroyed. And right now, we is watching our earth get destroyed. They're about to destroy our earth. All these hurricanes, all these earthquakes. This country is about to get destroyed. This earth is about to get destroyed. A lot of people is about to die. But it's going to be a lot of innocent ones that's about to die too. So Christ chosen people, the Son, is actually down here to speak life into the dead and let them know, we know that you are not a part of this life. We know that you are not a part of this world. So this is what you need to do. And they are going to believe us. And they're going to follow us. they're going to be like the 12 disciples. They're going to follow us everywhere we go, because they're going to believe us, because we are the Son. And where we go, they're going to go. So it's like, what happens to a person if they take their own life? Can a chosen one do that, or they will stop themselves before they do? If a chosen one, number one, the chosen one will never take their life. But if you decide, I believe that they have lied. I'm trying to wait for this part to come up. I believe that, I think it's coming up now. I truly believe that they lied to us about the ones that takes their life. I believe that if you take your own life, you will not go into hell. I don't believe that. I believe that if you take your own life, you are going to go back to the beginning, and you are going to get a new mission. Like right now, let me give you an example. If I take my life right now, because I believe that this life is too hard for me. It's too hard. I can't do this shit. It's too hard. I don't want to do this. Give me another mission. When I die, I'm going to go back to the beginning. And I am going to pick a new situation. I'm going to pick a new experience that's going to be a little bit more easy. And when I pick this experience and I live it, it's going to be a lot easier than the one that I had. But I'm still going to come back to this one. But I'm going to live in another experience that is going to be more in preparation. So when I come back here, I can be more prepared. See, a lot of us that is living in this simulation right now, we wasn't prepared for this shit, because I sure in the fuck wasn't. I wasn't prepared to live like this. I didn't ask for none of this shit. I didn't ask for this shit. I didn't ask for it. But I'm strong enough to endure it. But you got a lot of people that when they come down here and they live these experiences, they can't deal with it because it's too much. And it was too much that they bargained for, signed up for. So I believe that when they kill themselves, all they doing is going back to source. And they letting them know, I can't do it. They basically quit the game. So what's going to happen is they're going to get a new experience. They're going to get a new body. And they're going to come back into another experience. This experience might be a little bit more easier. And you can endure it better. But it's going to be similar to the one that you already have. It's going to be a lot more easier. And it's going to be hard too. But by the time you come back to the experience that you killed yourself from, your soul is going to remember. Even though you don't remember, your soul do. Because right now, our soul remembers all things. This is why you now are spiritually awakened. Because you was always spiritually awakened. Your soul remembers it, and now your soul is remembering through the body that you were spiritually awakened. So when we come back to the life that we killed ourselves from, we're going to know what to do. We ain't going to know how we know these things. Like, how I know that? How did I know to do that? How I know that? Because you was already living that experience before. So now that you have to live another experience, and I truly believe that when you kill yourself, you are not making Christ mad. You are actually making the devil mad. And I spoke about this before. I believe that when you kill yourself, you're not making Christ mad. I believe you are making the devil mad. And the reason why you are making the devil mad when you kill yourself, because the devil wants you to fail. The devil don't want you to quit. Because if you live in a life that is extremely hard for you, eventually you're going to give up. And you're going to be submissive. And you're just going to let the world have its way with you. And if you let the world have its way with you, then that means the devil can do whatever he want to do to you. So if you decide to end your life, then you're making the devil's mad, because the devil didn't get the chance to take over you. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, if I'm having a difficult life, the devil knows that I'm going to fail. The devil waiting for me to fail. Because the devil knows that I'm going to give up. So the devil can't wait to take over my spirit. Can't wait to take over my soul so he can have dominance. And once he has dominance, He can do whatever he want to do to me, and I am now in full submission to him. But if I take my life, it's going to piss him off. Like, no! Because now I can live another experience. And that experience is going to prepare me more. So when I go back to that same experience, when I go back to the experience that I was in, and I go back to that same exact life, I'm not going to make the same mistake or do the same thing the first time. And the devil going to be even more mad because I'm in more better preparation. So I don't believe that when you kill yourself, that Christ is mad at you. I believe that when you kill yourself, when you take your own life, you are only going back to source. And source is basically going to heal you. Source is going to give you a new body, a new name. And you're going to go through training. Sometimes you may need to take a break. And because remember, we are immortal beings. We really don't die. So if we are immortal beings and we really don't die, then why would God or Christ send us to hell if we kill ourselves? Even it just don't make sense to me. So that is just my unpopular opinion. I really don't believe that we're gonna go to hell. I really don't believe that at all. I believe that we are given another opportunity to live a different experience. You know how when you in a dream, and when you are going through a dream and it's a terrible nightmare, what do you do when you are in a terrible nightmare? What do you do when you're in a terrible nightmare? You force yourself to get up, right? If you are in a terrible nightmare in your dream right now, what are you going to do? You're going to force yourself to wake up because you are able to do that. You're going to wake up and like, oh, that was a nightmare. I ain't going through that no more. That was a nightmare. And you forced yourself to wake up because you don't want to endure it anymore. Right? Now imagine if we was forced to live in that nightmare. We don't know what we would have went through. We don't know what we would have done. Right? So now that you woke up from that nightmare, you are now up in reality. So if you have another nightmare, it might not be as bad as the nightmare you had before, but if you had another nightmare that is kind of similar, you can be able to take it and you can know what to do and what not to do. So now if you go back to that nightmare that you woke up from, you're going to know, I can take this. Because you are more in better preparation of that nightmare. And that's just my unpopular opinion. But in the Christian and religious world, they tell you, you take your own life, you're going to hell. How can we go to hell if we have immortal life? We're not going to go to hell if we take our own life. I don't believe that. I believe that we basically is coming down here and we are basically living in an experience, and the experience that we are living in is to teach us and to evolve us. If you wake up as a child, I believe it's because maybe you reincarnated. So this time you know better, just thinking maybe. If you wake up as a child, honestly, I believe if you wake up as a child, I'm going to be honest. If we go back to our original bodies and you are a child in your original body, oh my God. If you wake up in your original body, like right now, when we go back to our original body and you really are a child, you a bad motherfucker. You are beyond. You are like Jesus walking. Because you got knowledge and wisdom as a child. honestly, this is what I believe. I believe honestly who we really are and where we really come from. We are children. This is why we got childlike minds. We are not supposed to know what responsibility is. I believe who we really are. Because we remember, we are our mother's children. We are children. Our divine mother, we are children. And I believe that we are childlike. I believe that we are all children. This is why we are innocent. This is why we have no sins on us. I don't believe that we are babies per se, but I believe that we are all children and we are innocent and we have no sin. This is why we are young forever. I believe that we are children and we don't have no sins. We don't have no faults. We don't have none of that. Because when you are a child, you don't have no when you're a child, you don't have no faults on you. You are innocent. You don't know nothing. You are learning. So I believe who we really are. I believe that we are all children. But living in this dimension, it forces us to grow up and be adults. But I don't think that we are meant to be adults. I don't think that we are meant to grow old. I don't think that we are meant to live like this at all. We are not meant to live like this at all. I really don't believe that. I don't. I think that we are all children. I don't think that we are babies though, but I think that we are children. I think that we are children. I think that we are innocent. I think that it's not that we don't know nothing, but we are powerful energy children. I believe that, I believe that even though we are children, we are powerful. What's funny is that I'm trying to find this particular part in this movie because it explains it so well. And for some reason, it's not letting me find it. I'm like, it's no way that this shit going on. I believe that they purposely don't want me to find it. Then as soon as I get off of this damn live, it's going to just pop up like, ain't that a bitch? But I truly believe that, no, because this is a certain part of the movie. And I wanted y'all to see what I was talking about. Because they show everything in the movies. And it's like, now that I actually want to show y'all what it is, y'all gonna be, it's like, and now that I want to show y'all, it's like, it's I know where it is, because I know where they were when they seen it, but it's like, this is some bullshit, Yeah, we are all children. We are all children living this experience. We are all children. So this is why don't be afraid to be a childlike. I mean, even though we're adult, don't do dumb shit. But it's nothing wrong with expressing your innocence, and we basically got to know that who we're about to become, we are going to be young. This is why they tell us when we go back home, we're going to be young for the rest of our eternal life. We would never grow old. We would never die. So I'm grateful for that. And, we are basically children of our mother. And we are supernatural. We have superpowers. We are anointed. We have the same kind of powers that our mother have. We are in the image of our mother. Everything our mother can do, we can do. Everything we can do, our mother can do. Because we are in the image of her. We got the same powers as her. So it's nothing more, nothing less. This is why we don't have a God. This is why we don't have a king. This is why we don't have a Lord. Because we are in the image of our mother. Everything our mother can do, we can do. So we don't need to worship our mother. We love our mother. We'll die for our mother. Can y'all see why we here? We die for our mother. So we have everything that our mother have. We don't need to idolize and worship our mother. We are in the image of our mother. Our mother worship and idolize us, and we worship and idolize her. We worship and idolize each other. This is why, honestly, the children of the sun, we raise our frequencies together. This is why they don't want us to be together in the same vicinity or in the same room. Because right now, if we was all in the same room, we will all raise our frequencies together. We will raise our energy together. Because we all know that we is of our mother. We know that we are all gods. And all we're gonna do is share our power. And it's not going to be that one, even though we all don't have the same exact power, but we do know that all of our powers is special and it's individualized for us. And it makes us who we are. So if I got the power to get invisible, and Telly got the power to go through walls, and Lily got the power to draw fire from her eyes, it doesn't mean that Telly is better than me and Lily. It's just that that's her individual power, right? But if we was to all come together with all of our powers equally, can you imagine what would happen? This is why they don't want us together. Because they are aware that we have powers. They are aware who we are. And if we was to all come together, even though we don't know what our powers is yet, even though we are not aware of who we are 100% yet, but imagine all of us being in the same room with just the knowledge and the wisdom that we have, and we are feeding off of one another. We're going to be so much knowledgeable. We're going to have so much wisdom until it's going to put power in us. See, the main thing that this God don't want us to do, the main thing right now that this God of this earth don't want us to do is be so empowered until we're going to say, fuck him. Because we're going to get our power back regardless. The time is here. But right now, since we don't have our powers 100% activated, this God is more afraid of us knowing who we are so deeply until we're going to say, fuck him. And if we say, fuck him, that means he has no power over us. Because no matter what he say or do, even if he's threatening to take our life, it's nothing he can do over us. And we are the ones with the hidden jewels in us. So if we got the hidden jewels in us, and we are aware who we are, and we don't give a damn if he take our life because we know who we are, he's going to be more in fear of us because we got the most important element. This is why the devil is more afraid of you than you are afraid of the devil, believe it or not. The devil is petrified of you. This world that we are living in, the God that is calling you his God, he's more scared of you. We're not scared of him. He's more scared of you. Because you got what he needs. And what you got can destroy him. Now, with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off of this live. And when I get off of this live, I'm going to... Now, watch as soon as I get off of this live, right? I am going to find exactly what I was looking for. And I know it. And that's what pisses me off. Because I believe that the devil up in here somewhere, and he don't want me to show y'all what I really want to show y'all, because you're going to be like, wow, okay. Then y'all going to get it. Y'all going to be like, okay, I get it. So I'm going to show y'all what I want to show y'all, and then I'm going to explain it to you. And I was going to make this particular video only in my group, my special or elite group. I was only going to do this particular video and put it in my special groups. So if y'all not really in my group, I got two groups, special and elite. If y'all not in one of my groups, make sure y'all join one of my groups. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of things that only the people in my groups is going to see. But since I am on live and I talked about it, I'm going to make a video and I'm only going to post it on my YouTube. I'm not going to post it on TikTok. And all of y'all that see this particular video, I'm going to actually talk while I'm showing y'all so y'all know. So remember what I'm saying on this live about we are the hidden jewels. And the hidden jewels is at the bottom of the earth. And we are at the bottom of the earth. And we are the lost treasure. And we are the energy that basically take over this earth. I'm going to show y'all what it is because it's in this movie right here. So let me go find it. Because I can't believe I can't find it now. And I'm so pissed off. Because I know as soon as I get off of this live, I'm going to find it. But again, thank y'all for all the cash apps. Thank y'all for all the super chats. For all the likes. For all the shares. I really appreciate y'all. I really do. And thank y'all for joining me on this Saturday night. Because I know y'all have better things to do. I know y'all do. But y'all always seem to spend it with little old me. So y'all enjoy y'all. What time it is? Ooh. Y'all enjoy y'all morning. And I love you too, OG. Thank you so much. And I will make as soon as I get off, I'm going to make this video and I'm explaining to y'all what it is, okay? So y'all have a great Sunday, I'm guessing. And I will be back on live maybe tomorrow or Monday. Most likely Monday because I don't want to drown myself on live, get y'all tired of me or whatever. So I might be back on live maybe Monday. But for now, y'all have a great Sunday. Okay? Mwah.